Hi, welcome to Blocked In. So, this is interesting. We're starting a bit late today because I had actually been planning to. Here, let me reply to this. Yeah, so we're starting a bit late today because I had actually been planning to stream on my other world, the Blocked In world, and Minehut is currently down, and I have no idea what's going on. There's still tons of people in the lobby, but as far as logging in, you can't. You can't log in, and it won't start up my world. Sorry, got some weird zoom action there. Uh, anyway, so we are going to make use of our time still, and we're going to come here and figure out what to do. So here, let's get right into it. Now, let me reply real quick. All right. So let me update you on some things. So this enormous pile of pumpkins was the winner of the Unite SMP Pumpkin Pile Challenge. This was done by Reflexive. As you can see, there are pumpkins all over the world. Everybody's got pumpkin farms for the challenge, and this was the initiation stage. The price for joining was to put a diamond block renamed with your player name inside this barrel here. And so all of these diamonds here, they belong to Reflexive, the lucky man. So, oh, it looks like I'm out of food. I need to go eat something. Here, let's grab some food over here. I heard that somebody's got like a food chest set up over here. Was it Hyper? Here we go. Yeah, I'd sprint, but I literally can't. Oh well. I'll get some food at my base. I don't remember exactly where it was, so, and I don't want to steal anything from anyone. I think we've got some wheat that we can turn into bread. So we'll just slowly plod back home. Anyway, everybody is taking down their pumpkin piles now. Looks like somebody's having fun with some shears. Yeah, so that's the way to turn a pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern. You take some shears and right-click, and it carves the pumpkin face for you. So today... Oh, somebody already... Wow. I hope they kept them. Somebody took down my pumpkin pile. I had a lot of pumpkins. And let's see. We should have endless shovels here. So after the last stream, when Stormy gave us a bunch of shovels, we were pranked by Harry Cat and Red Shadow. Sorry, the cats. Harry Cat is his Discord name. So, all right, somebody put all my pumpkins in a double chest. Well, that was nice of them. Yeah, so this was our pumpkin farm, which I will now be disabling because there is no way that we need this many pumpkins. Yeah, we've got over 2.5 stacks right there. Yeah. All right, let's cook some of this meat we've already got in our inventory, and then we can get going. So my plan for today is going to have to be kept fairly short because I don't have as much time, because I spent half of my normal streaming time just trying to get Minehut to work so that I could work on the Blocked In build. We were actually going to build an iron farm today, which was going to be super exciting, but that's not going to work, so we'll have to do it next time. I'm going to take all these down so I don't have like endless pumpkins growing back after I cut them all down, because that's what was happening, and it was really good when I was trying to get all the pumpkins actually grown so that I could do it for the game. But here, I'm going to reply. All right. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue here. Yeah, so if anyone who works at Minehut is watching this, please hear my plea. Fix your login issues. Because if I can't log in, we don't have a BlockedInn show. So that's frustrating. Well, and I don't know what they're doing because they recently changed their login service. And I mean, the hope is if you change your login service, you get a better one than you had before. And so far, it doesn't seem like it. So anyway, that's enough complaining. I've just had login troubles before with Minehut, so. It's a great site. It's a fantastic server hosting site. I love it, and I will not be changing. I'm just frustrated this morning. All right. Now we can focus on just taking all the pumpkins down. Once we have all of these down, we'll go ahead and put them in that chest over there. And that will just slowly continue to fill up with pumpkins, because behind that wall with all the torches that we're facing is a pumpkin farm, an automatic one, and eventually we'll probably take down the hoppers and use them for another project. Eventually I'd like to create an iron farm here too, but I don't have any name tags, so I might need to do some exploring before we do that. So my goal for today is to go ahead and get further on our base build here, because we're still the only one, with the possible exception of Stormy, who doesn't have a finished base, and Stormy just joined like 2 days ago, so. Yeah, this pumpkin thing really took it out of me. And I even lost. I think I had the fewest pumpkins, but it really took it out of me, because I was trying to, you know, it's the first competition of the server, and I didn't have time to join right when it started, and so I joined like the day before, or 2 days before it was over, and so I didn't have very much time, and so I was like, you know what, I cannot go halfway on this. I have to do my my best. And so I ended up placing close to 4,000. I think it was 3,600 and some pumpkins. But other people had like upwards of 7,000. And Reflexive, who won, had, I believe, over 11,000. Okay, so I was starting to explain about the shovels. And I think I have to explain about the shovels. When we had our conspiracy meeting in the last stream, Decats and Red Shadow came on afterward and began to prank me because they thought I was AFK. And I was AFK, but I was still wearing my headphones because I was planning on getting back on in a little bit to farm more pumpkins. Anyway, they came and filled every single inventory slot I have with shovels, or what they're calling spoons. So that was fun. We have innumerable shovels, and I think we're genuinely going to have to set up a shovel shop. It can just be called the shop or something. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying not to like waste any of them because I'm a hoarder. It's a horrible, horrible thing. But I feel like, you know, eventually I'm going to need a bunch of shovels. And it's so annoying to have to craft tons of shovels and waste resources and stuff. So, here. Okay, let's eat something so we can sprint. Aha, okay, that sound was the pistons going for this farm. So this is powered by redstone on top of these blocks, and the pistons here are waiting for the observers, like that. The observers are watching the plants, and when the plants grow, they change their position. So this will, you know, the stalk will bend over in order to attach to the pumpkin. And then the observer picks up on that because its face is facing right here, and sends a redstone signal through the redstone to the pistons, which then break the pumpkin by occupying the same space as the pumpkin. And then underneath underneath these dirt blocks, there is a large system of hoppers. I had to go mining so much for iron for this farm. It's ridiculous. I forgot how many hoppers I made, actually. Yeah. So I have made a lot of iron, and I have lost a lot of iron making it into hoppers. So we're going to have to take those down and use them for a more useful farm in the future. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and let this farm continue to exist because... Oh my gosh. I just, every time I look at these shovels, I'm like, why? Yeah, so I'm going to let the farm continue to exist for a little bit because I want to commemorate that first competition by building a gigantic pumpkin castle. Because what else do you do in Minecraft, really? Alright, so I'm going to place this over here with the others. And fill it up as much as I can with the shovels. And you know what? Instead of making a shovel shop, maybe we'll just make them free. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's not really what I want to deal with today anyway. Alright. You know what? I need some more inventory space. Oh, right. This is ridiculous. I mean, really. Alright. Oh, this is going to take so long. I'll do this off stream. This will be my last run here. And then we'll go to sleep, we'll make some food, and then well, maybe we won't go to sleep. There's a bunch of monsters right next to our house. Okay, we'll keep one of these. And now we will go do some building. That sounds good. Alright, we're going to actually use a couple of these. Here, I'm going to get rid of these water blocks. Oh, do I have... I'm going to need more polished andesite. I've discovered recently that I really love building with polished andesite. And you guys can scoff. You can say, oh no, it's ugly. It's as ugly as diorite. But I disagree. I love polished andesite. Look at it. It's just it's so shiny and, you know, it's great. I love it. Alright. That sound, the pistons going, made me so happy when I was on the pumpkin challenge because it meant that I had another pumpkin. And sometimes it meant that I had another, like, 3 pumpkins because they would all break at once. It was such a frenzy just trying to keep up. And just, honestly, since I lost, like, not to have an embarrassingly low number of pumpkins was my goal. Because I knew I wasn't going to win. But I think I succeeded in not having an embarrassingly low number. 3,600 something isn't bad, you know? I need to go mining again. Because I went mining a ton and got a whole bunch of stone and stuff when I was looking for iron. And then I used it all up. And so, well, and then I got all these stone shovels for free. So I'm using stone shovels just because they need to be used up. What I probably should do instead is, like, burn them all. I don't know. Slowly whittle them down. Okay, I don't know what it is with the cows pathfinding, but they are like obsessed with that spot. They kept going and trapping themselves behind the pumpkins. Like they would go stand on the stalks, and then the pumpkins would grow on the outside of the stalks and trap the cows. And they were just so happy back there, because every time I would set them free by harvesting the pumpkins, they would go back and wait for the pumpkins to slowly grow around them as a wall again. So, I don't know. Alright, and at least for the time being, we're going to go ahead and keep the water source in there, because we've got an infinite water source. And the way you do that, if you're new to Minecraft, is you place 4 water source blocks next to each other. You can also, basically, in order to create an infinite water source, two water source blocks have to be either touching each other or falling into each other. So you could create it in a 3-block area, like if you were to, say there's a hole right here and here and here. You fill this spot with a source block and this spot with a source block so that they flow into each other, and then this will become a source block. And that's how you get, and then you could always take the water from the center source block and it would instantly refill. And that is how you create an infinite water source in Minecraft. The other way to do it is to do it in a square like I do, which I generally do it this way because it's more aesthetic. If it's not actually part of a farm, then I do it this way. If it's part of a farm, then it kind of depends on the style of the farm and how much space I have. It'll often go in a straight line. Alright. Let's go ahead and fix this up. There we go, and we can go ahead and replace these blocks. There, and there, and there, and there. Okay. Yeah, and I'm thinking this place will mostly be a combination of cobblestone bricks and polished andesite, because I think they go well together. I think they provide a nice contrast. Here, we'll get rid of the rest of these cobblestone blocks. Hopefully we still got enough lighting. We might get a few monsters spawning in here. I know I hear spiders. Loud spiders, jeez. I wish there was a chance that I would get some, like, iron or diamonds out of mining this, but I'm not going to, because this is stuff I placed, not in-world generated stuff. Okay, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to hollow this out. We're going to put the floor, we're going to have this floor be 3 blocks high like it is. So this is going to be taken out 1 more level down so that we can put wood planks in there as a floor. And then down here, we've already got an entrance to a mine, and we're going to keep that entrance. But I don't want to work down here any longer than just getting rid of what I already placed down, because the top is what looks bad right now because it's unfinished. So let's go do that for the last like 10 minutes I have to stream. As soon as I get rid of these. So they're in the way of my chest there. Alright. Really though, we gotta go find some villagers and a name tag and make an iron farm because it is ridiculous how much iron we need and don't have. I'm going to leave that there for now. That was the staircase that I built going around the pile of pumpkins. By the way, whoever took down my pile of pumpkins, thank you, because that would have been a lot of work. And I wasn't going to put any time into it today, so I appreciate it. Okay, what was this again? I apologize if I drool when I sleep. Sheep are scary. SB. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take all of my polished andesite and the polished andesite stairs and any stone bricks I have. And I might as well take some of the smooth stone, some of those. Basically, I'm taking... oh man, they really messed me up. They really messed me up. Because, like, I can't even... I mean, they filled my cooker. They filled everything with shovels. It's ridiculous. Okay, I don't need that. I will need wood, which means I probably need to go get some. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, they filled my barrel. I mean, so many shovels, you have no idea. Okay, let's get rid of this. And I don't even have inventory space to get rid of the shovels. See, I need things to be able to cook while we build, so maybe I do have to take care of the shovels right now. We may end up building next stream, which will be next week, unfortunately. Good prank. Good prank. The forces of chaos will have their revenge. Yep, full, full, not full. Yes, I know, cow. I'm talking to the actual Minecraft cow that mooed there, not somebody that I'm insulting. Alright. I think 2 more trips should do it. And however many more chests. Okay. Yeah, I need some wood. Otherwise, I'm not going to have enough chests. Hey, Freya. My cat's hanging out here with me. You'll hear her occasionally meowing and like jumping up on the desk right in front of my mic and my screen. Occasionally trying to bite my hand while I type or move my mouse at all. You know what? This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna, on the next one, I'm gonna go ahead and just pillar up with the wood. I always feel funny doing this because it's like I'm rebuilding the tree that I just took down. There we go. Sometimes I think, okay, so you know how the leaves disappear after a little bit, that they're not connected to wood? I think they look for just any wood block around them. This might not be true, but this is how I understand it. So if 2 trees are close enough together, the leaves will look, well, maybe that's not the case. I was gonna say I thought that the leaves would look for just any wood block, and if there was another tree near, then it would take that wood block and assume that it was getting the nutrients it needs and not disappear. But the one that we were standing on disappeared, so maybe that's not the case. Or maybe it's a change they made with the update. I don't know, because I feel like it didn't used to do that. I feel like I used to have really weirdly shaped trees because they kept staying on after I took down the one tree, and so we would have like half of a tree sort of melded with the other tree, and you'd just have this weird oblong tree. Okay, yeah, we're gonna pillar up. These trees are such a pain to cut down because they're tall and they go in random directions, and especially if they're growing close together and the leaves are all, you know, meshed. You can't tell where the blocks are. You can't really see through the leaves if they get too dense. But you do get a lot of wood. Like, I've been chopping for maybe a minute or so, and we've got, it looks like we're going to have about 40 wood. Oh, yeah, over. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and stop once we hit a stack. Okay. This is like a short recovery episode. Recovery from the Great Pumpkin War of 2020. Oh no. Nope, can't do it. Too boring. Okay, I'm gonna go make a new axe. Get some apples. We can eat some of those. I love, love, love that trees drop sticks now, because it makes so much more sense that they drop sticks. And it means I don't have to constantly craft them. Alright, we're gonna make 64. I don't want to do the math, so looks like it. Yeah. Alright, and we'll go ahead and keep these saplings. I don't like to throw them away because they're useful as bone meal. Like, you can put them in a composter and get bone meal, which you can then use to grow other plants and trees and crops and things. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need wood, and is there anything else over here? I won't use diorite yet. I probably will for just like an accent color. I know a lot of people hate diorite, but I think its polished form works okay. Okay. And we don't need all of that. We will want a sword, but I don't want to make it out of the only 3 iron that we have. Let's see. We don't have time. Shoot. Okay. I was going to say maybe I would go mining, but I'll just go ahead and do a little bit of this. I'll do some cosmetic fix-ups. Let's see. I'm just going to take some damage here because this hole up here, can't see it right there, but I will show you. Do I have here? Let's take a crafting table with us because always useful. Yep. Not like that. I mean, that is how they're useful, but yeah. Okay, and I'm going to put building materials right here. I'm going to need... I'll leave a space for that. Okay, I'm going to pillar up here. I need to just make some scaffolding. Okay, so it's this block that's the problem. Yeah. Alright. So I was trying to create this sort of textured look with the stairs, so it looks like they kind of taper up with the stairs. And then I tried to take it down because I thought that maybe the pumpkins, I had, you know, a pumpkin growing underneath, and I thought maybe it needed some skylight, because a lot of things need skylight in order to grow. And let's see how best to do this. There we go. I can go take those down later. Turns out it didn't need skylight. And we're done with the pumpkin challenge anyway, so I can take that down and put it back. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I go off stream, and I do need to go now, unfortunately. Not going to be a very productive stream, is I want to match that over here. All right, and then we'll make 2 bigger ones in the back. Here, what am I doing? There we go. Okay, so what we need is a bunch of stairs. Let's go with, we'll just do all of them. Okay, and I believe all I did was this. Here, let's try not to fall off the edge here. Here we go. Okay, and then I need a placeholder block there. Actually, I think I need a placeholder block all the way around so that I can easily place the blocks that I need. Although, wait a second. Now wait just a hot second, Jimmy. All right, yeah. So I'll go ahead and place these all around. And then I can take these down after. The hard thing about this kind of build is that, yeah, there we go, is that unless you have a ledge, what is going on there? It thought I was trying to click, not right click. Unless you have a ledge that you can stand on right here, you don't have room to place the blocks. So you kind of have to make your own scaffolding like that. Well, not like that. Yep. Okay, yeah. By the end of today's stream, we will at least have a second turret. Or whatever this is called. I don't know, you castle lovers gotta tell me what this is called. It's like, it's a decorative thing. Oh, Freya. She's trying to rub her sides on the mic. My cat. Okay, here we go. All right, so then above here, I believe all I did, yeah, those are full blocks. So I just created a full block 2-high wall above here. So I'll take these out. And I feel like I put a floor in there at some point, but I don't feel the need to at the moment. Okay. Okay, and we're just going to look down and let this happen. All right, and then I placed some walls. Glad I brought those here. On the corners, and I believe that's it. So there. We should have exactly enough walls. Cannot jump high enough to do that, by definition. Okay. Let's see how that looks from the front. Yeah, we're just gonna have to jump, take the damage. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. Although, what's going on there? Oh, that's my... Okay, got it. Here, we'll just pillar back up. Whoa! Weird lag. There we go. That was just my step ladder. And this was also just scaffolding, basically. Okay, the problem, I feel like, is that it looks better from up here than it does from down there. So we may need to redesign this next time. But we'll see. It's not too bad. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. That's why this side looks so much better, because it's wider. It's 1 block wider. So I need to widen this next time we get on, but that's not a problem. That won't take too long. And then in the back, we're going to have two larger, I'm thinking about having a big wide tower over here that sort of stretches over here from like 4 blocks over or something, and then goes to 4 blocks over here in a big circle. And then we can take out this corner and have it be like a spiral staircase up to there. Yeah. And then over here we'll have like a archery tower. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna look great. And then we can work on mining and building up our basement area, building up some farms and stuff. I'm super excited to get into farming. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on the Unite SMP server. It's been fun. I'm going to try here. I'm going to do my best to just slowly, dramatically zoom in on my face. And I'll see you in the next one.